Hello, thank you for tuning in with your life guide and entertainer, Authentically Cha. I am so excited that you are here. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe because there will definitely be more things on the way. All right, so let's jump right in. I know what you're here for. You know what you're here for. You're here for my perception of a chosen one. I'm sure you've heard chosen ones are a thing, but I'm also sure you've heard chosen ones are not a thing. What do I think about it? Me? You want to hear what I got to say? Okay. Personally, I have no interest in debating, nor, with all due respect, do I care. We're all obligated and entitled to our own perceptions, opinions, all that shiznaz. You know what I'm saying? So mine is, I do believe in the concept of a chosen one. However, I personally feel like that we can all be chosen. Can. Notice I said can, not are. What makes the difference? To me, the difference is we can all be chosen, but the difference comes in your response. You hear me? We can all be chosen, but the difference comes in with who responds. Because if somebody picks you for a team or they're calling your name, like let's say you're getting picked for a basketball team and they're like, oh, I want you on your team. You're like, no, I'm good. I don't want to do all that. Well, then you're not going to be chosen for that team, right? Right. My perception literally aligns with a scripture in the Bible that says, many are called, few are chosen. And if you're wondering, I'm not any religion. I believe that there's truth to everything. But I learned from the Bible first. And so a lot of those things stick with me. Many are called, few are chosen. Let's make this simpler than it already is. So like I said, if our Creator, God, the Most High, whatever terminology, word, phrase you use, if you are chosen, you have to respond. There are things that comes with being chosen. Being chosen is available to everybody, but will you respond? Because when you respond, there are certain things that are required of you. You move a certain way. You think a certain way. You handle situations a certain way. You flow a certain way in life that a chosen one would flow. Or starseed, whatever terminology you're using, but I'm using chosen. I do believe that starseeds, light workers, angels, all that type of stuff, I feel like that all falls in alignment with being chosen, because you have things that are required of you. And the reality is, if you don't follow those things, you won't be in the right alignment on the path of a chosen one. Right? Right. It doesn't mean you have to be perfect. None of us are perfect. However, the real honest truth is, if you are a chosen one, you move a certain way. You think a certain way. You talk a certain way. There are things in your life that totally changes. You're usually, well, I don't want to say you're never on a traditional path, but a lot of the times you have to let go of a lot of your logic to follow the inspiration of the Most High, of God, of Source, of your Creator. Everybody in the world is not doing this. That is a fact. It's like being at a job or something. The person who is willing to do the work is going to get picked for the promotion. The person who is willing to show up, who is willing to come, speaking the part, dressing the part, that's the person that is chosen. So it's like being chosen is available to everybody. However, will you answer? Have you answered? Because there is a difference in a chosen life and a life that is not chosen. One's a bit easier. And which one do you think it is? Yes, the one where you're not following your chosen lifestyle. For the people in the back that's like, I can be who I want to be. I can do what I want to do. Yes, sweetheart, you can. You can do all that because we all have free will. However, anybody that's chosen knows, even in the midst of doing all of that, you get downloads. You hear, you see instructions on how to go about your day-to-day life so that you could be on the aligned path of a chosen one. Because a chosen one is not just here to look cute. A chosen one is not just here to chase money. Matter of fact, we attract money by being in alignment with our chosen path that is shown to us by the Creator. And if you're in line with your Creator, then those things are coming from within. You could hear, like I said, you could see, you could feel, you could dream your guidance that will tell you how to go about living on the path that you're called to. You are not obligated to answer the phone when God or the Creator calls you higher. You're not obligated to answer the phone. You don't have to do that. You can very well choose to live the life that you've been living, because like I said, a chosen life and then just a normal path of life, two different things. It's not to say that you cannot be successful on your normal day-to-day life, because you can, but a chosen path, baby, that's going to take you a whole lot of faith. That's going to take you a whole lot of connection to God. This is not no average path. It's not no average path, and you dang sure are not going to get average results. You're going to get above and beyond results, above and beyond blessings, things that living a normal life would not let you acquire. You would get those things on your chosen path. So that is essentially how I feel about being chosen. I do believe it's a thing. And I know this because I witness it every day in my life. There is a difference between the life that I lived and the life that I live now. When I said yes, when my phone was ringing, when the Creator was calling me, I got another path for you to take. It's going to require some strength. It's going to require some faith. It's going to require just really knowing and trusting within yourself and connected to me. But I promise you, if you stay on this path, you're going to go places you never seen. Now, of course, to me in the beginning, I'm like, what? But eventually I said yes to that calling years ago. And I'm telling you, I'm not saying I haven't dealt with trials, because being chosen doesn't mean you don't deal with trials. In fact, you deal with bigger ones than other people because your blessings are bigger. So it's not always easy, but I can tell you, being on this path, I have never felt this level of peace, acceptance, joy, and just this inner knowing that no matter what, I'm good. I accepted a calling. I accepted a job. I accepted a mission for someone and something greater than me, the Creator, the Most High, God. It's like I'm on a contract with God. And because I signed this contract with God, God got me. God is going to cover me. God connects me to the people I need to be connected to. God brings the money when I think I don't have it. God got me on everything. I can never go without. Even when I worry, I got to remind myself, baby girl, you on contract with the Most High. Everything going to always work out for you. And the good thing about being on contract with the Most High is, baby, I didn't have to sell my soul for it. I gained it. Matter of fact, I gained more soul. Now, to a certain extent, you're going to be selling your soul to many different things in your life in different ways, small percentages of yourself when you're investing your energy and things. Another topic for another day. But anyways, are you chosen? Has the Most High been calling you? Have you felt compelled or led to do things that you would never do? Have you just felt compelled to leave, go to another state? Have you felt led to go on a spiritual journey? Have you felt led to just get up, leave the job, leave the relationship? Have you felt to do strange things? You might be being called to your higher path, but will you answer the phone is the question, because baby, many are called, few are chosen. You have free will. You don't have to answer, but if I was you, I'd take the higher path. Thank you for tuning in to my channel today. Let me know what you think. Any questions, comments, drop it down below, and I will catch you guys next time.